Friends, let me ask you something. Why do some people retire rich while others struggle forever? Why do some enjoy life, travel the world, and never worry about money while others live paycheck to paycheck? Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, saving money feels impossible? Maybe you dream of a big house, a fancy car, or a stress-free life, but deep inside you wonder, is it really possible for me? What if I told you you don't need to be rich to get rich? Yes, you don't need a high salary. You don't need to win the lottery. You just need a simple plan. And that's exactly what this book is about. Today, we start a life-changing journey with The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. This book will teach you how to become rich automatically. This is not a boring finance book. It's a simple step-by-step system that works for everyone. David Bach shares the real story of a couple with average jobs who retired as millionaires. They didn't struggle. They didn't worry. They just followed a system. And guess what? This system can work for you too. Let me explain this with a simple idea. Imagine planting a small seed. You water it a little every day. At first, nothing happens. But after some time, it grows into a huge tree full of fruits. Wealth works the same way. You don't need to struggle daily. You just need to plant the right seed and let it grow automatically. This book will teach you how to do exactly that. So, what does this mean for you? It means that you can be financially free. You can enjoy life without money stress. You can retire rich even if you start small. But most people make one big mistake. They say, I'll start saving later. No, that's the wrong way. If you wait, you will never start. The secret is to start now. Even if it's just a little. This book will show you how to save money without effort, how to pay yourself first, before bills, before expenses, how to make your money grow automatically, how to enjoy life now while securing your future. Millions of people have used this system and changed their lives. Now it's your turn. Are you ready to take control of your future? In this audiobook, we will go through The Automatic Millionaire step by step. Each chapter will bring you closer to financial freedom. But before we begin, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. And tell me in the comments, what is your biggest financial dream? A house? A car? A peaceful retirement? Let's start this journey together. Now get ready. Because in the next episode, we'll reveal the first step to becoming an automatic millionaire. Stay tuned.
Chapter 1. Meeting the Automatic Millionaire. Friends, have you ever wondered why some people seem to get rich easily, while others struggle their whole lives? Why do some people buy houses, travel the world, and retire early, while others keep worrying about bills, loans, and savings? You work hard, you try to save, but somehow, there's never enough money left at the end of the month. Does this sound familiar? You are not alone. Most people struggle with money, not because they don't earn enough, but because they don't have a system. And today, you are about to discover a system so powerful that it can change your financial life forever. A system that is simple, automatic, and works for anyone. Welcome to The Automatic Millionaire. This book is not just about making money. It's about making money work for you, without stress, without sacrifice, and without having to think about it every day. Now, let's start with a question. Have you ever heard of a rich barista? Sounds strange, right? A barista is someone who makes coffee. Usually, they don't earn a high salary. But in this book, David Bach shares a real story, a true story. It's about a couple named Jim and Sue McIntyre. Jim worked as a manager in a small company. Sue worked as a teacher. They never earned six figures. They never had a business. But they retired as millionaires. How? Did they get lucky? Win the lottery? Inherit money? No. They followed one simple system, a system that made their wealth grow automatically. And the best part? You don't need to be rich to follow it. You can start today, no matter how much you earn. So, what's the biggest mistake most people make with money? They think, I will start saving later, when I earn more. But that's the wrong mindset. The secret is to start now, even with a small amount. Think about it this way. Imagine you want to grow a tree. If you plant a seed today, in a few years, you'll have a big, strong tree full of fruits. But if you keep waiting to plant the seed, nothing will ever grow. Wealth works the same way. If you start now, even with a little, it will grow over time. But if you wait, you may never start. This book will show you exactly how to plant your money tree today without making your life difficult. Now, here comes the most important part. Jim and Sue's secret was automation. They never sat down to plan their budget. They never stressed about saving money. Instead, they set up a simple system that did everything for them. Money went straight from their paycheck into savings before they even saw it. They paid themselves first. Their investments grew without them lifting a finger. And that's why they became millionaires without even trying. Now, imagine if you could do the same. No stress, no effort, no complicated financial planning. Just a simple system that makes you rich automatically. And that's exactly what this book will teach you. Are you ready to change your financial future? In the next chapter, we will uncover the first step to becoming an automatic millionaire. We'll learn how to pay yourself first and set up a system that works 24/7. But before we dive in, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Also, tell me in the comments, what's your biggest financial goal? Do you want to buy a house? Retire early? Travel the world? Let's start this journey together. Now, get ready, because your journey to financial freedom starts now.
Chapter 2. The Latte Factor. Friends, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever wondered where all your money goes? You get your salary, you feel happy, you think this time I will save more. But somehow by the end of the month your bank balance is low again, and you don't even know how. Small purchases, coffee, snacks, shopping, online subscriptions don't feel like a big deal. It's just 200 rupees here, 500 rupees there. But these small amounts add up. And before you know it, thousands are gone. Now here's the shocking part. These small daily expenses could be the reason you are not rich. What if I told you that the money you spend on small things could make you a millionaire? Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is exactly what the Latte Factor is all about. Now let's understand this with a simple idea. Imagine you spend 200 rupees on coffee every day. Feels small, but if you do this for a month, that's 6,000 rupees. And in a year, 72,000 rupees. Now think about this. What if you invested this money instead? Even with a small interest rate, it could grow into lakhs over time. And if you invest smartly, it could make you a millionaire. The problem is not that people don't earn enough. The problem is that they don't realize where their money is going. And that's why David Bach created the concept of the Latte Factor. It's a simple idea. Small daily expenses are stopping you from becoming rich. But here's the good news. You don't need to stop enjoying life. You just need to be aware of your spending. And with small changes, you can create a future where you never have to worry about money again. Now here comes the most important part. Think about this. What is your Latte Factor? Maybe it's your daily coffee, maybe it's junk food, shopping, or streaming subscriptions you don't even use. What if you took just a small part of that money and invested it instead? It wouldn't change your lifestyle much today, but over time it could change your future completely. The biggest mistake people make is thinking, I will start saving later when I earn more. But the truth is, you don't need more money to save. You just need to use your money better. And that's what this book will teach you. Now let's talk about the solution. The Latte Factor is not about giving up everything you love. It's about understanding where your money is going and making smarter choices. David Bach shares stories of people who made small changes and became financially free. One woman, Zoe, always thought she didn't earn enough to save. But when she looked closely, she found she was spending thousands on things she didn't even need. She made one small change. She started investing a small part of her money instead of spending it on unnecessary things. And guess what? Over time, she became rich without even noticing. This book will teach you how to do the same. So, what does this mean for you? It means that small changes can make you rich. You don't need to work harder. You don't need to earn more. You just need to use what you already have wisely. Now, are you ready to find your Latte Factor? In the next chapter, we will learn how to pay yourself first, the most powerful step towards financial freedom. But before we continue, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Also, tell me in the comments, what small expense do you think is your latte factor? Coffee? Shopping? Eating out? Let's discuss. Now get ready, because your journey to wealth starts today.
Chapter 3. Pay yourself first. Let me ask you something. Why is saving money so hard? You get your salary. You pay bills. You buy things you need. Maybe you go out, enjoy a little, and then you think, I will save whatever is left. But what happens? By the end of the month, nothing is left to save. Does this sound familiar? Most people struggle with money because they do things in the wrong order. They spend first and then try to save. But by then, there is nothing left. Now, here's the big secret. If you want to be rich, you must save first and spend later. This simple change can transform your financial life forever. It's called pay yourself first, and it's the secret to wealth. Now, let's understand this with a simple example. Imagine you are planting a tree. You have a few seeds in your hand. If you eat all the seeds today, you will have nothing tomorrow. But if you plant just a few, they will grow into a big tree, and that tree will give you fruits for a lifetime. Money works the same way. If you spend everything you earn, your money is gone forever. But if you save a little first, it grows. Over time, that small amount can turn into lakhs and crores. That's why rich people don't save after spending. They save before spending. This simple habit makes the difference between being broke and becoming a millionaire. Now, here comes the most important part. Most people think saving money is difficult. They believe, I don't earn enough to save. But the truth is, you can start saving no matter how much you earn. Even if you start with just 10% of your income, it can change your life. Think about this. If you earn 30,000 rupees per month and save just 3,000 rupees, just in 1 year, you'll have 36,000 rupees. In 10 years, that's 3,60,000 rupees. And with the power of compounding, it can grow into lakhs or even crores. And the best part? You don't even have to think about it. The easiest way to do this is by making your savings automatic. Now, let's talk about the system. David Bach says, don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. This means, the first thing you do when you get your salary is save a part of it automatically. The best way to do this is by setting up an automatic transfer. Let's say you decide to save 5,000 rupees every month. Instead of waiting till the end of the month, set up an auto transfer from your salary account to your savings or investment account. This way, you save without even thinking about it. And the magic is, you won't even miss that money. At first, it may feel like a small amount, but over time, this simple habit can make you financially free. So, what does this mean for you? It means that getting rich is not about earning more. It's about saving smarter. Start small. Be consistent. Make it automatic. And one day, you look back and realize you have built a fortune. Now, are you ready to take control of your money? In the next chapter, we will talk about the power of homeownership, how buying a home can make you rich. But before we continue, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Also, tell me in the comments, how much do you think you can start saving today? Even 5 rupee hundreds rupees is a great start. Let's discuss. Now, get ready, because your journey to wealth has already begun. Chapter 4. Make your money grow. Most people believe that earning more money is the key to becoming rich. But the truth is, growing your money is far more important than just earning. Think about this. If you keep 10,000 rupees in a drawer for 10 years, it will still be 10,000 rupees. But if you invest it wisely, it could grow to lakhs over time. This is how the rich think. They don't just save money, they make it grow. The power of compound interest. One of the best ways to grow money is compound interest. Imagine you plant a small seed. At first, it's just a tiny plant. But over time, it grows into a big tree and gives thousands of fruits. Money works the same way. When you invest, your money earns interest. And then, That interest earns more interest. Over time, your money grows much faster. Start small, grow big. Many people think, I don't have enough money to invest. But even small investments can turn into big amounts over time. For example, if you invest just 5,000 rupees per month in a mutual fund that gives a 12% return, here's what happens. In 10 years, 11 lakhs. In 20 years, 50 lakhs. In 30 years, 1 crore 75 lakh. And the total amount you invested is only 18 lakhs rupees. This is why time is more important than money. Why most people never grow their money. The biggest mistake people make is keeping their money idle in a savings account, earning only 3 to 4% interest. Inflation reduces the value of money over time. If inflation is 6% and your bank gives you only 4% interest, you are actually losing money every year. That's why you must invest in assets that give higher returns than inflation. Where should you invest? There are many ways to invest. 1. Mutual funds for long-term wealth creation. 2. Index funds, low risk, stable returns. 3. Stocks, higher risk, but higher returns. 4. Fixed deposits, safe, but lower returns. 5. Real estate, good for long-term investments. Choosing the right investment depends on your goals and risk tolerance. The key to growing money. 1. Start early. The earlier you invest, the bigger your wealth grows. 2. Be consistent. Invest a fixed amount every month. 3. Think long-term. Wealth is built over decades, not overnight. 4. Avoid panic. Markets go up and down, but patience wins in the long run. Final thoughts. Rich people don't work harder. They work smarter by making their money work for them. Even if you start with just 1,000 rupees per month, you are taking the first step towards financial freedom. So, when will you start? Chapter 5. Spend wisely, live happily. Most people think that to become rich, they must earn more. But the truth is, how you spend money is more important than how much you earn. Many high-income earners still struggle financially because they spend everything they earn. On the other hand, many middle-class people become wealthy by spending wisely. The problem with overspending: imagine a bucket with a hole in it. No matter how much water you pour in, it keeps leaking out. Spending without control is just like that. No matter how much you earn, if you spend everything, you will never be rich. Needs versus wants. One simple rule to control spending is to separate needs from wants. Needs: things necessary for survival, food, rent, bills. Wants: things that are nice to have but not essential, expensive gadgets, luxury cars. The mistake most people make is spending too much on wants while ignoring savings and investments. The 50-30-20 rule. A simple way to manage money is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on needs, for example rent, food, bills. 30% on wants, for example, entertainment, shopping. 20% on savings and investments. If you follow this rule, you will always have money for your future. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. When people start earning more, they increase their spending instead of saving more. This is called lifestyle inflation. For example, you get a salary hike and immediately buy a new car or a bigger house. Instead of saving more, you increase expenses. As a result, you never feel financially free, no matter how much you earn. The solution? Keep your expenses controlled even as your income grows. Why impulse buying is dangerous? Most people buy things they don't need just because they feel like it. For example, you see a 50% discount on shoes and buy them, even though you already have 5 pairs. You order expensive food just because of an online ad. This kind of emotional spending destroys wealth. A simple trick is to follow the 24-hour rule. Before buying something expensive, wait 24 hours. If you still feel it's necessary, then buy it. How to control spending? 1. Make a monthly budget. Track where your money goes. 2. Use cash instead of credit cards. You spend less when you see physical cash leaving your hand. 3. Avoid unnecessary subscriptions. Cancel services you don't use. 4. Set a spending limit for entertainment and shopping. The power of saying no. Many people spend money to impress others. They buy costly clothes, expensive phones, or luxury cars just to show off. But rich people think differently. They spend money on things that increase their wealth, not their status. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, still lives in a house he bought 50 years ago. Because he understands that real wealth is financial security, not luxury. Final thoughts. Becoming rich is not about earning more but about spending wisely. If you control your spending, you will always have money for investments and savings. If you spend everything, you will always be one step away from financial struggle. So, next time you want to buy something, ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just wasting my money? That simple question can change your financial future.
Chapter 6. Avoid debt, gain financial freedom. Most people think that debt is normal. They believe that taking loans for a car, a house, or even daily expenses is just a part of life. But in reality, debt is the biggest enemy of financial freedom. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack while climbing a mountain. The higher you climb, the heavier it feels. Debt works the same way. It slows you down and keeps you from achieving financial success. Why debt is dangerous? When you take a loan, you don't just repay the amount you borrowed. You also pay interest, which makes everything much more expensive. For example, if you take a 10 lakh rupees home loan at 8% interest for 20 years, you will end up paying 21 lakhs rupees. That means 11 lakhs rupees extra, just in interest. This is why loans and credit cards trap people in financial stress. Good debt versus bad debt. Not all debt is bad. Some loans can help you build wealth, while others destroy your financial health. Good debt is a business loan that increases income, an education loan that increases skills. Bad debt is a credit card debt, personal loans for shopping, car loans for luxury vehicles. The key is to only take debt that helps you grow financially. The credit card trap. Many people use credit cards because they are easy to access. But credit cards come with a hidden danger. High interest rates, 30 to 40% per year. For example, if you spend 50,000 rupees on a credit card and don't pay it back on time, it can become 1 lakh rupees in just 2 to 3 years. Credit cards should only be used if you can pay the full amount every month. Otherwise, they will keep you stuck in financial stress. How to avoid debt. 1. Spend only what you can afford. If you can't buy something with cash, you probably shouldn't buy it. 2. Avoid buying on EMI. Monthly payments may look small, but they add up over time. 3. Clear high-interest debt first. If you already have debt, focus on repaying the costliest ones first. 4. Build an emergency fund. Having savings prevents you from taking loans in emergencies. Debt-free equal to stress-free life. Living without debt gives you peace of mind. You don't have to worry about loan payments, due dates, or high interest rates. Financial freedom is not about earning crores. It's about living without financial stress. And the best way to achieve that is by staying debt-free. So ask yourself, do I control my money, or does my debt control me? Chapter 7. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. A medical emergency, job loss, or urgent expense can happen anytime. Most people rely on loans or credit cards in emergencies, which creates more financial stress. But smart people prepare in advance by building an emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a savings amount that you keep aside only for emergencies. It is not for vacations, shopping, or investments. It is a financial safety net to protect you when life throws unexpected expenses at you. Why is an emergency fund important? Imagine 2 people. 1. Ravi, who has 3 Indian rupees lakhs saved for emergencies. 2. Amit, who has no savings and depends on loans. If both of them lose their jobs today, Ravi can survive for months without stress. Amit, on the other hand, will struggle and may have to take loans at high interest rates. This is why an emergency fund is important. It gives you financial security and peace of mind. How much should you save? The general rule is, save 6 to 12 months of expenses in your emergency fund. For example, if your monthly expenses are 30,000 rupees, you should save 1,80,000 to 3,06,000 rupees for emergencies. This ensures that even if you lose your income, You have enough money to survive without taking loans. Where should you keep your emergency fund? The emergency fund should be easily accessible, a savings account or a liquid mutual fund. Not invested in risky assets, stocks and real estate are not ideal for emergencies. Separate from other savings, this money is only for emergencies. How to build an emergency fund. 1. Set a goal. Decide how much you need to save. 2. Start small. Even saving $5,000 per month can help. 3. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Cut down on luxuries and put that money in your fund. 4. Save before you spend. Treat savings as a fixed monthly expense. The power of an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund reduces financial anxiety. You don't have to worry about sudden expenses. It also gives you freedom. You won't feel stuck in a toxic job or forced to take bad financial decisions due to money problems. A strong emergency fund is like a financial shield that protects you in tough times. So, do you have an emergency fund? If not, when will you start building one? Chapter 8. Automate your finances. Managing money can be difficult, especially when you have to track bills, savings, and investments every month. The solution? Automation. By automating your finances, you can save, invest, and pay bills without stress. Why automation works? Think about your mobile recharge. If you set it on autopay, it happens automatically every month without effort. Now, imagine doing the same with savings and investments. Every month, money is saved and invested without you even thinking about it. This is how automation makes financial discipline easy. How to automate your finances. 1. Auto transfer to savings. Set up an automatic transfer of 20% of your salary to a separate savings account. 2. Auto invest in mutual funds. Use SIP, systematic investment plan, to invest a fixed amount every month. 3. Autopay bills. Set up autopay for rent, electricity, and phone bills to avoid late fees. 4. Auto transfer to emergency fund. Even 2 Indian rupees 000 per month can build a strong emergency fund over time. The power of paying yourself first. Most people spend first and save later, but the rich save first and spend what's left. By automating savings, you force yourself to save before spending on anything else. This ensures that you always build wealth. How automation prevents bad spending. When savings and investments happen automatically, you won't see extra money sitting in your account. This prevents unnecessary shopping and impulse spending, helping you stay financially disciplined. Final thoughts. Managing money manually is hard, but when you automate it, you don't have to think about it. Your bills get paid, savings grow, and investments increase, all without effort. So why wait? Set up automation today and watch your money grow effortlessly.
Complete audiobook conclusion. Your path to financial freedom. Money is not just about numbers. It's about freedom, security, and peace of mind. Throughout this book, we have explored the fundamental principles of wealth building, smart financial habits, and achieving financial independence. Now, it's time to put these lessons into action. 1. The key lessons to remember. Let's quickly recap the most important takeaways from this book. Mindset is everything. Your beliefs about money shape your financial reality. If you think wealth is only for the lucky, you will never take steps to build it. Change your mindset, and success will follow. Spend less than you earn. No matter how much you make, if you spend all of it, or more, you will always struggle financially. Saving and investing is the only way to break this cycle. Debt is your biggest enemy. Avoid unnecessary loans and credit card debt. Every rupee you pay in interest is money you could have used for your own financial growth. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Having 6 to 12 months of expenses saved protects you from financial stress and bad decision making. Invest wisely. Keeping money in a savings account won't make you rich. Learn how to invest in stocks, mutual funds, real estate, or businesses to grow your wealth. Automate your finances. The easiest way to stay disciplined is to set up automatic savings and investments. This ensures you stick to your plan without effort. 2. Financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. Building wealth doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of small, consistent actions over time. Think of it like planting a tree. In the beginning, it's just a small seed, but with regular care, time, and patience, it grows into a strong tree that provides shade and fruit for a lifetime. Your financial journey is the same. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your wealth grow. 3. Take action today. Reading about money won't change your life. Taking action will. Here's what you should do next. Step 1. List down your financial goals, short-term and long-term. Step 2. Create a budget to track your income and expenses. Step 3. Start saving at least 20% of your income every month. Step 4. Pay off high-interest debts as quickly as possible. Step 5. Set up an emergency fund covering at least 6 months of expenses. Step 6. Start investing to make your money work for you. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll achieve financial independence. 4. The ultimate reward. A life of freedom. Money is not just about buying expensive things, it's about freedom. The freedom to live life on your own terms. The freedom to choose work you love instead of working for survival. The freedom to take care of your loved ones without financial stress. The freedom to travel, explore, and enjoy life without worrying about money. This is the real goal of financial success. And the best part? It's 100% possible for you. Final words. Your financial future is in your hands. You don't need to be a genius or come from a rich family to achieve financial freedom. All you need is knowledge, discipline, and consistency. Now, the question is, will you take control of your money, or will money control you? The choice is yours. Start today, take small steps, and build a future where money is no longer a worry, but a tool to live your best life.